Okay. All right. If any of y'all were here last year, this is Ramesses. He's a Belgian Malinois. He's our police canine for City of Cave Springs. He'll be 4 years old this year. Basically, he's a teenager, so he's a little bit better than last year, but still the attention span goes off with other animals every once in a while. So, anyway, the breed of this dog, where a lot of the law enforcement are switching to, from the Shepherds to the Malleys. A lot of the reason because of hip dysplasia, they're having problems with the German Shepherds having the hip dysplasia problems, and they don't get to be in service as long. These dogs don't, as you can notice, they don't have the hips that sway down on the back. They look a lot like a Shepherd. They have a little bit longer snout on them. The tenacity is a little bit more on these dogs. They like to, when they're biting, they like to fly and hit you. They don't do as the Shepherds come up and just bite you, hold you. They use their body weight when they attack, and that's just a normal deal they do, because their size is not as big. He weighs about 70 pounds. He can get up to about 25 miles an hour when he hits you, so no matter how big you are, they're going to knock you off your feet. He's patrol, narcotics, and tracking. If somebody runs from us, we can do a track. We'll track them down, apprehend. If we have to, we'll do bite apprehension, or we can do a bark and hold apprehension until we get there. Usually, we can do off lead. I can send him out and find him, but I like to stay with him just in case we have any problems. We try not to have him bite anybody unless we have to, but if we do, he will do so. What we're going to do is we're going to do a little bite work with Officer Ramsfield. He's going to assist me here. We're going to do it up on the stage. We don't have much room down here, so it's going to be a little close deal. This dog, like I said, comes from Hungarian. He was flown over 2 years ago, and he was taught in their native language. We changed it over to German. He's a little bit harder. Every year we have to go through a certification to keep these dogs up to par. What that means is we'll go to a master instructor, and we have to do different phases to complete our certification. If we fail to do so, the dogs cannot work, nor can the handlers. It is a team effort. It's not just one either the animal passing the handle or not. It's both. What we'll do is we'll do narcotics. The dogs are trained in 4 narcotics. They have to find each one of them. There's no missing out. And then tracking, we'll do it, and then bite work and obedience. As far as the obedience, what we have to do is off lead. We'll have the dogs off the lead. They'll have to stay beside you, walking around, sitting when we tell them to sit, and they have to stay there. They have to stay there for a certain amount of time while we're away from them. They can see us. We'll move around, and then we'll go back, make them lay down, and then we'll move around again for another 3 or 4 minutes, and they have to stay in that position. These dogs are highly trained, and their noses are highly trained. A lot of people think, they can get away. You're not going to get away. Your body's put off endorphins whenever you're scared and you're running from the police. So that just basically leaves basically like a trail that we would see as our human eyes would see. They see it with their nose. So you can hide in the buildings and trees, underground, whichever. We do a lot of training. I train with Bentonville Police Department every week. We train with 4 other officers over there. We have a training center there that we use. Also, Rogers Police Department has 1 canine left. He comes up and trains with us as well. So we do a lot of school demonstrations. We go out to the young children's schools and put on demonstrations for them. Also, just in case you do all have children in school, if you would like our canines to come to your children's school, just contact your principals or whatever. They'll contact us. We'll come up and do it at no charge. It's just to educate the children on drugs and everything else. So we'll get Officer Ramsfield up here in just a minute. We'll do a little bite work, and then we'll let the judges get their thing done, and we'll be done, okay? Hang tight. I'm going to talk loud, so hopefully y'all can hear me. We're going to move some of this stuff out of the way because it does get violent from time to time. Bite work with the dogs is not pretty, okay? Whenever the person gets bit, what we're going to use is we're going to use a sleeve, a bite sleeve. It's a training sleeve. And basically, it keeps the person that's taking the bite from getting hurt. We also do have bite suits, which they use a lot in Europe to train the dogs. These would train with the bite suit. And what the suit is for is basically so the dogs will learn to bite not only in the arm, but in the legs or anywhere else they can get a hold of. Because a lot of times you're going to have, as you can see here, now his attention's on him. He sees that, he knows what's going on. Okay, what I'm going to do is, this is my suspect that I have. A lot of the times when I'll be out on traffic stops, I have this canine in the back of my unit. If I need to, I can pop the hatch in the back of my unit. I can deploy the canine to assist me. If I have somebody that starts fighting with me or anything else, we're usually a one-man team out on the street at night, so we're by ourselves. I'm fortunate enough to have a partner with me at all times, which is him. This dog will react to situations that he sees as a threat to me. He has been trained to protect me no matter where I'm at. If he sees a threat, if somebody comes up to me and starts putting hands out, it's a threat to him. He's been trained to protect me. That's where he's going to intervene. He's going to fight. What we're going to do here is we're going to do a little walk-up search, pat down, come back, and then we'll go again. He's going to push me away, like he's going to fight with me, and then we're going to go. That's the scenario. We're going to try it out. We'll see if his attention stays on where it should be. We do this in training every week. Usually there's not a crowd like this. It's just 4 or 5 of us, so it's a little bit different. So what we'll do is we'll keep him in the down position, or if there's gunfire, I was going to try to get our cap gun, but I had a hard time getting it. He's used to gunfire. He's not going to run from it. If somebody comes out shooting when we're on a traffic stop, I can deploy the dog out, and he'll automatically attack from the person that's shooting the gun. He goes for the gun hand, anything of that nature. These dogs have been shot in the process of trying to protect the handlers. A lot of canines have died in the process of protecting the handlers. They have saved a lot of officers' lives. It's a sad thing for the dogs to lose their life, but it's also even sadder for a human to lose their life. So they are a tool that we use. Hopefully he doesn't have to go through that, but he is trained to do so if he needs to. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Remus stay down here. Okay, I'm telling him blinding, which is his Remus to stay down in his position. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to him just in case we have a problem. I'll pat him down, make sure he doesn't have any weapons because he's a bad guy. I'm going to arrest him, okay? So I'm going to take him to jail. I got to make sure he doesn't have any weapons. I'm going to check him out. As you can see, he's watching him the whole time to see if he moves or anything else. Now this time when I go up, he's going to give me a shove and you're going to see what happens, okay? Do the same thing. Okay, as you can see here, the tenacity of the dog. Now what we do, as far as this, we'll go ahead and let it chew on it a little bit. We like to do that. If this is your arm,
Get away from you.
Alright, he's got it out. Usually I don't use this long of a lead, so he's tangling himself up a little bit. Alright, we're going to take it to the shorter lead here. Now basically, let's say I've got a guy that's in a car or in a house. Let's say you're on vacation in your house, somebody's breaking in your home. You have an alarm system or whatever, they call us out there. There's 2 options that we can do. I can go in by myself, which is your house, I have no idea what rooms are where or what. It may be dark, I can't see. Or I can send in my buddy here. He has about 4 times better vision at night and about 1,000 on the nose sensitivity, okay? So what I do basically is I'll send my dog in. I'll knock on your door where the door usually is open. We've had it several times here in Cave. Some of y'all's houses I may be in, you may not know, but anyway. Basically what I'll do is I'll go up, I'll see an open door, I'll park my unit, let dispatch know, hey, I've got an open door here, maybe a business, maybe a house. When I go up to the door, I'm going to knock on the door. Case Police Department, Canine Unit, need to come out. I'm going to give you 3 warnings. And I'm very loud, louder than this when I'm doing it. After the 3rd warning, if nobody says anything to me, I don't hear anything in the house, I'm going to release the canine. What the dog does is I tell him, find it. Boom, he's going to go in the house, he's going to start searching. If he picks up any scent of any human, he's going to go after him. What he's going to do is he's going to hold that person in that room wherever he's at. If the person tries to fight with the canine, the dog already knows he can bite now, so he's going to bite you. So the best thing is, if you ever get in that situation, which we hope you're not, stand still. So anyway, what we're going to do here is, our suspect here is going to be on a traffic stop. He's a bad guy. I know he's a bad guy. He doesn't want to comply. We're going to use the dog. Okay? Okay, I want you to put your hands up. Go it down. We're going to use the canine. Go it down. I can either shoot him with my gun or take him with the dog. This is going to hurt, but he's not going to have any of those things. All right? He's not dying. Now we're going to use the dog. This one is called a choke chain. It sounds nasty, but it's not. We use these all the time. Basically what this does, if he pulls against me and tightens up around his neck, it's going to choke him a little bit. It's not going to stop him from breathing. As you can see, he still holds on to it. When we're choking the dogs out, if you have a dog down on this low end, it's not going to choke the dog at all, okay? You have to get up underneath the collar, up under the chin, up in the jawbone area to get them to release. This is one of the little secrets on it. You get up underneath there and then you bring it up and they'll choke him to where they'll let go. Also, you see this blue collar that's on him here. This is called an E-collar. It's an electric collar, electric shock collar. It also sounds terrible, but it doesn't really hurt them. The older models used to, basically it's like a cow fence. Y'all touched any of those? It knocks you pretty good. These are a lot less. They stimulate the muscles. It's going to give him a little jolt. You'll jerk his head a little bit and you'll let go. I use that in situations like here if I'm out with crowds, just for protection of you guys, if for some reason he decides he's going to do something he's not supposed to. But as you can see, he's pretty well behaved all day, but I keep it on him just in case. The other collar we have is called a pinch collar. It's got little spikes that stick out. The reason why we use those also on these breeder dogs, as you can see here, their neck is real furry, not a fur. Those spikes go through. They're not pointed spikes, they're just little stud spikes. Basically what they'll do is they'll pinch the skin and then they'll get his attention too. We also use those sometimes. But a lot of times we'll just use these. Okay, as you can see, he watches it. Flex. Relax. He sees that as aggression towards me. Come at me and back. Come at me and go back. That's all it takes, folks. That right there is aggression that he's coming to me to hurt me. He's going to protect me. This young puppy stays with me 24/7. Okay, so he stays with me 24/7. He rides around with me everywhere. My wife helps take care of him. My kids as well. They play with him and everything else. We also have a boxer at home that he plays with. So they're all around good dogs. If y'all looking for a breeded dog, you might be looking at getting for either protection or home, or just somebody that you're going to have loyalty from. These breeds of dogs are very well for that job. So does anybody have any questions? Anybody at all? Anybody want to take a bite? All right. Well, if you see me on the street, stop and say hi. Remy will let you pet him. He doesn't bite you unless I tell him to.